Hey, y'all. It is your girl Jam. And we got Misunderstood in the building.
Hear me?
Al. So we are in the building this morning. You know what? Gil, this is early on the weekday for us.
Yeah, girl, it is
Afternoon. Afternoon. It's not morning. It was a good sleep in for me.
absolutely the rain, baby. It was rain for me.
I know. I hope Pensacola is safe. If you're not, I'm sorry. You get to a safe place. So we have in the building right now Mr. O'Neill and Miss Qua. I love that name.
Thank
Say it
you.
again. Miss Qua. We're gonna get them in. We're gonna just go back and listen to a little bit of Miss Mary J, and we'll be right back to you. RWR Live 365 AM. You heard. Okay.
Oh, I thought y'all had made an arrangement.
Oh, that's not right. Sure.
You didn't say Clay, so I'm okay with it.
That is cute, though. Play.
No.
Say that. Hey! We're yes, baby, I am in the studio. Yeah, it's my mama. Yeah, mother's cousin. I sure ain't here. Somebody out here is hanging out in all of that. Right here, y'all. You know? You got to understand. But I'm gonna do that, y'all.
Remind me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just how the classy stuff. Yep. Just in case you wanted to ask us. Mhm.
Yes, it's Friday. How y'all doing? We got really a situation at first I was thinking, oh, it's so weekend, but it's raining.
Mhm.
I didn't hear. I must have felt like, yeah.
Some of our staff actually involved with a tornado last night. A real tornado.
Back in the tornado.
Tornadoes definitely hit Century as well as Jay and Atmore. So, yeah.
Where all your coworkers are.
Yes.
I was quick.
Come on.
I slept through it. That was the first time I ever slept through a storm like that, but I was tired.
Period. Hey, y'all. It is your girl Jam right here on what we're on. Just a midday. It's a midday something.
Yes, it makes me midday live right here.
Midday live.
With
I
some
like
major news on it, baby.
major news. Yes. Y'all the major news for the day.
Happy to be so.
Yes. So we are here with Ms. Shakwa.
Hello.
Jacking up for nothing, Gail. Fussed at me earlier. Focus. Then we also have Mr. O'Neill.
Yes, this is absolutely me.
I wasn't ready for her to do that either.
I'm sorry. Well, she came right in and said, yes, it's me. And I thought, okay, well, because like, he's going to say, hello.
He's so cool. He's such a cool
He
guy.
is a cool guy. I love it. So you guys are here on Midday Live on our major news today. We're talking about Post Parent University in Pensacola, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm messing this up, so I'm not gonna move this no more because they're giving me the ugly face on my face. I can feel it. You looking at me, ain't you? Okay. So, yeah. Woo, I love, even though this is live and in living color, honey. Okay. No, he don't. He got a belt on his pants falling. Take it off. Don't you take it off.
Okay.
Stay with me. So we got Mr. O'Neill with Parent University of Pensacola. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. So tell us about what you do first. Tell us about your education and your job.
Well, I could describe myself in a lot of ways, and the way I choose to describe my qualifications for doing Parent University is that what I am is I'm a father.
Ooh,
I'm a
come on
father.
now.
I'm a father of 4, grandfather of 13, and been married for 48 years
Ooh. That's
to the same person.
you preaching now.
Yeah. I've had ample education in many ways. But for this job, is requires the experiences I've just shared with you. I know about being a father, and I know what I don't know, which is a lot. And so I know that me and other fathers and mothers and grandparents, uh, we need a place to hone our skills, to feel comfortable, for to make to share mistakes that we've made, and in a surrounding environment where people will resonate with us.
Right.
And so many years ago, me and some other parents, we got together and said, well, why don't we do this more often? And they said, because it's embarrassing to say I don't know about being a parent. And they said, and we don't know why, and we're not going to investigate the psychology behind it. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a space. We're going to create a space that's welcoming and comfortable, and people can come and learn about what they want to learn about.
Parenting.
And we call that Parent University.
Absolutely. I like it. I love it. So how long has it been going?
Oh my. We just celebrated our 25th year of existence. Parent University. Yeah, we had our gala in Savannah, Georgia. By the way, it initiated in Savannah, Georgia, and we had some visitors a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, happened to come through Savannah and see it, and they said, Mike, Mr. O'Neill, we can use this in Pensacola. Would you consider bringing this to Pensacola? And we came and began the journey of starting Parent University here. And the reason I call it a journey is because we didn't just come and drop it here. We don't. It's not how we roll. We came and asked people here what they think they need. What would they support? Because Parent University is nothing without the parents. This isn't about me, and this isn't about other people with lofty credentials. This is about the people that go home and raise children every day, and the people in the supporting cast. So if they should decide what they want to learn, and they should become comfortable, more than comfortable, they should become excited about learning. I'm sure you remember when you were little and you discovered something. Remember that feeling you had?
Yeah.
And do you remember when we lost it?
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden we're studying for tests,
Yeah.
and it's not the same. But what we try and do at Parent University is let people rediscover that ecstasy in learning that makes you get chills when you learn something you wanted to know. So we create that by asking them what they want to know, how long the class should be, what they need, what needs to be in the environment. Does it need to be childcare? Does it need to be transportation? Does it need to be food? We ask them that. They tell us what they need, and me and Ms. Shakwa and our staff, we serve them in that way. So that's what we are. We're not the experts coming to teach somebody, to dump into somebody. What we are is we're the servants of the parents that want to experience a life of continuous learning. That's what we are, and we've been able to find supporters in Pensacola, Escambia County, that would help us in this journey and help us to better what we do. And so now we've been in Pensacola for 3 years,
Okay.
and we're doing pretty good.
I love it. That is wonderful. Like, I think you put all the questions on her. I like it, but what I really like about what you just said, you're not an expert in parenting. I can tell you what I did on that moment, and then you can tell me what you did. We can all get grips and learn from that individually.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with our education. This is just parenting.
That's right.
Each one, teach one.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
That's right.
Because
That's right.
parenting, shoot, I think they should give us a degree when them kids graduate school.
Well, unfortunately, they should probably give us some kind of training before the kids show up. Would be the thing to do, but we don't. That's not in place right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people, we live in a time. We were just talking prior to the show. We live in a time where the curve of learning is faster than it's ever been.
Correct.
And yet we can go into raising children without any training.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for disaster. You see, and it should not be some kind of shame if you don't know what's happening. I'm in a studio with equipment that didn't exist 50 years ago.
Right.
And we're surrounded by it now. And so are our children.
Yeah.
So how can we help them if we aren't finding ourselves in places to become knowledgeable about this? And it ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. If you don't understand something, I've already seen how you two interact. You need to know something, you ask, and you ask freely, and you're not worried about being judged or embarrassed. Yet many of our parents don't want people to know what they don't know.
Yes.
And see, that's sabotage.
Absolutely.
You see,
yes.
A CEO, see what we call our parents are CEOs. Because a CEO gets paid to create an environment in which the corporation can thrive, not just survive. So a CEO has to find resources and make sure they come into that environment. Well, as parents, we're running a business, right? The most important business in the world. People argue. So you can't be afraid of what you don't know. You got to go and embrace those resources. All that being said is that we create a space people are comfortable doing, where they don't feel judged. Like they don't feel like, well,
no judgment.
No judgment whatsoever. Okay. Come on in, learn what you need, what you want to learn. And you know what? If what we are teaching that day is not what you were looking for, tell us. We'll have it at the next one.
Right. I like that. Y'all like feedback.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. We wouldn't exist if the people that attended didn't feel comfortable sharing, making themselves vulnerable, saying, I don't know how to do this. The other day I ran into a situation, I just didn't have the resources in my head, my skill set, resources. And then I don't feel any pressure because I don't have to have the answer. But what I do is I meet people like yourselves who have the answers, and I bring them into the environment. And then that person that wants that information can get that information from you. Also, as importantly as that, you get to know each other. So many of us don't meet a person that has what we need until we're in trouble. Like we're on the ledge, about to fall off. Now we're looking for a hand. Well, we create an environment where all these people can come together as people and share information. I might know something about electricity, but you might know something about how to bake a cake.
That's the only thing I can bake. I can't cook.
I get it. No, that's me.
Stay focused.
So we create an environment where everybody can share their knowledge in a comfortable way, and no one feels lesser than the other. And it's wait a minute, and let me sound real philosophical, and we have a good time.
That's good.
That's where I come in. That's what we're gonna dance, we're gonna joke, we're gonna learn, and we're gonna do it together. And we want the parents to be comfortable. We want the kids to be out of the way and taken care of in a safe place. We want the parents to know that they're in a safe space. And in most cases, our parents, they definitely thrive.
One of the ways we do that is we said we ask parents what they want. One of the ways we do that is that if a CEO does good, You know, if a person in a job does well, you know, they get a reward. You know, they might get a little some extra in their check. They might get a bonus at the end of the year. Well, we give away a bunch. I was going to say plethora, but I'll go with bunch. We give away a bunch.
If you got to
Just
see
Google it.
overwhelming. Go ahead.
We give away gift cards all day long. Somebody tomorrow, as well as the kids having pet experience.
Oh my goodness, those kids are gonna have a ball tomorrow. So bring your kids out. If you haven't heard, we're at Dixon School of the Arts and Science. We are going to have Horses of Pensacola. We are going to have Animal Tales as well as Mr. Softy. So you get ice cream. We're going to feed you lunch. We're going to feed breakfast as well as lunch. The kids are going to have a great time. And then we win prizes. Yeah, breakfast and continental.
Yeah. Well, I'm hearing it might be hot.
Ooh.
That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe some grits, bacon.
Yeah, it might be. And throughout the day, you're going to get the opportunity to win a $10, $15, $20 gift card, and somebody is going to walk away with a brand new laptop. That's guaranteed.
Yes.
Wow.
We don't show up. So, you know, we give the incentives. We create a space where people are comfortable talking and teaching and learning and sharing. And we give people the kind of material recognition. Because it's, you know, they're going to come, they're going to spend their time with us.
Yeah.
We think that's valuable. So to the degree we can, we give away as much as we can to the parent because the behavior merits it.
Yeah.
See, and people say, well, why do you give all these things to parents? And you know what my answer is? Because I can't give them more. Because parents are the cornerstone of our society. So come have a good time, learn some stuff, meet some people. You might walk away with a brand new laptop, and you're almost certainly. Matter of fact, I think tomorrow everybody's a winner. Yeah, so that's, you know, right?
I win too.
Yeah, well,
it's on air.
It's on air.
He said everybody.
He didn't mean to say everybody.
Yeah, the parents,
He's keeping me out of the loop.
All of the parents will win a gift card for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm a parent, but if I don't bring my kids for us,
that's okay. That's all right.
But I can bring my grandbaby. No, never mind. She only holding me down because she's so cute.
So we have childcare, which is provided. This is we go all out. We got childcare that is provided by professionals who work mostly with the
Community Action ABC
Head Start.
See, you know what? What bothers me is when you have those kind of services, people still use the words of, ain't nobody, I can watch my own child. It ain't about somebody else trying to, it ain't about you not being able to watch your child. Everybody needs a break.
Absolutely.
Take that.
Right.
Take that break. When my kids, after I had my babies in hospital, the nurse would bring, take them back with you.
Yeah, I got it.
When I go home, I'll be doing be up there. They good. They ain't nothing here for him. Don't worry about it. Give him that bottle. We good in here. But we as parents, as women, we have an issue with that. I don't know why. Like in our generation, I should say, we're used to it. We're okay with that. But this younger generation, it's like I don't know. And that's what I think we're losing as a parent. They don't want to accept the help because this is awesome. Like my mouth is wide open listening to all of this, and they don't want to. The younger generation don't want to accept the help about your children.
I think that oftentimes young people don't feel safe in those spaces that they don't want to accept the help in. But once they feel and come to a parent university experience and they see like there's people of all ages, there's people of all ages that work with us, and we want the best for you. In order to you to grow. In order for us to grow, you have to grow. And so I think that once they feel safe and they feel heard and their needs are being met, that worry goes out the window. Because it's like, okay, yeah, take them over there because I need to go over here and get what I need.
Right.
And that was the experience that I experienced. Younger parents like, I'm gonna take my baby with me. And after the second time, they're like,
It's great.
child care, take them over there. And so that we need not worry. Your child is going to be in a safe environment. They're going to be under the same roof as you. They're just going to be in a different location so you can focus on you, because the importance is, if we want our children to be great, we have to show them greatness. And it's we have to lead by example. And in order to do that, coming and showing up for yourself on a Saturday morning at Parent University is a start, because your kids are like, I don't want to go to school on Monday. Well, I went to school on Saturday. What's your excuse?
Right. Right. Come on now. Come on.
So,
I like that. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I was there on Saturday. I'm sorry.
And I met your principal, and I met your teacher, and I met the banker, and I met all these people. So now so I'm not, I'm out.
Right.
You see,
They know me.
They know me. See, it's also because in the end, it's about building relationships as well as people, building relationships between people and institutions in our community. And one of the things that we do at Parent University, we ask everybody to come together for a few minutes, right there at the beginning. Yeah. Whether you are a teacher or a service provider or a parent, everybody come into the room for a minute and let's look at each other. We're not the teachers and the parents and the service. We are the community, all of it. So get comfortable, learn the faces, and then when you leave here, you go out and say, okay, well, I need this. I'm going to go visit Miss Smith, who I saw at Parent University, because I know her now. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to tell you, I need this. He understands that I'm CEO of my company, and I need some information for my company to thrive. So we're changing the way people perceive each other. There's so many lessons happening. You saw the list. There's 15 whatever classes, but there's so much more than the classes happening in the collective dynamic. It really is a relationship.
And it's breaking down barriers. Because it's interesting when you get the chance to speak to a person who speaks in plethora.
Yeah.
Versus a person that speaks in plenty of.
Yeah.
You have to know that the person who's speaking in plethora isn't speaking down. And you know that you have to know that the person who's speaking in plenty of isn't speaking in less than.
Yes.
And when you get that chance to get together and encounter each other, then you understand better where plethora coming from. And plethora better understands where plenty of is coming from.
That's right.
It's just an opportunity for the east side and west side to meet together in the middle.
That is right.
And I'm not talking about the east side and the west side of town. I'm talking about the east side and west side of education, the east side and west side of economics, the east side and west side of trauma, the east side and west side of I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I mean when I say that. I'm not talking about demographics. I'm talking about the actual real things that Mr. O'Neill was already speaking about. So if you get a chance to come out tomorrow, all right, and plenty at the same time. It will not be less than. It might be a little less than me getting on that horse. I'm praying. No, I want to get on the horse.
She's not. I will not let her on the horse. She's cringing right now. She's on the stool. Oh, God, pray for us. Listen. No, I'm not. I'm on. Just sit here. Focus. But when you just said this about trauma, this is May. May is mental health month. Will there be someone there for that?
Yes.
I knew you was going to say that.
Absolutely.
So tell me about that, because what bothers me, it's not bothering me, but what is sad for us in our culture as Black and brown people, we do not think it's okay to sit on nobody's couch. I love my couch that I sit on to talk to this person. And I know that it can't go social media way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like I said before, sometimes you just need a break. You just need that moment. So how is that? Who will be there for? Will they have something for that?
Well, being that mental health stems from so many different areas, We have different classes that are going to address different areas. Because your mental health, you could be stressed out because of your finances.
Right.
Well, guess what? We have somebody for that. You could be stressed out because you're not feeling like yourself. We have somebody for that. You can be having episodes and you just want people to understand. We have somebody for that as well. So the thing is, if we don't have what you're looking for, the only thing you have to do is tell me. I am so annoying.
Just tell me.
I, I'm annoying. I will find it. I will find it because your success is my success. And I also want to say before we switch subject or go anywhere else, that just because you don't have children, that does not make you not a parent.
Right. Preach.
It takes a community. So I have nieces, I have nephews, I have sisters, I have brothers. I am a parent to them. We are like my older brother. That's, I hate to say it out loud. He gonna hear it, but that's my dad in a sense. He's a parent to me because he wants to see me thrive.
Right.
And so that's something I wanted to touch on as well.
No, it's good.
And in the architecture of what we do, yes, we have these particular classes that you've seen, but we also have a litany of
Thesaurus over here.
of various service providers who will be there, and they'll just have a table. So you can just, one or two people might want to come up to them and say something to them that they may not have said in a class environment. You see, so we have not lots of ways to learn is what I'm emphasizing. Lots of ways to learn, because what we want to walk out of there with is not just a buzzword or some nugget. We want to walk out there with an enhanced relationship between a service provider and a person of need.
Okay.
So it don't do no good if you got the service provider and the person of need and they ain't communicating. I can also use ain't, right? So but we want them to get together and feel comfortable talking to each other, see each other as people. You see, now all this is happening under the gift cards and under the breakfast and all that. See, is we're really building community. So as Ms. Fry has said, our definition of parent is any adult that's interested in the success of our children and our schools. That's our. So you don't even have to be biological.
What the Bright Funds Scholarship is?
Yes. Thank you for asking that. We have partnered with several entities in the state, and one of the things that we realize is that everybody plays the lottery. A lot of people play the lottery, right?
Yes.
And fine, that's fine, right?
Right.
But there's another part of the lottery that's the law. That if your children meet certain requirements, your children can go to college for free.
Okay.
See, most people don't know that that's how they sold the lottery to us, that it was going to provide this service. But what ends up happening is certain demographics in the state, strangely enough, aren't using the lottery. Because you know what? Their kids get to 10th grade, 9th grade, and they say, Mom, Dad, I want to go to college. We ain't got no money to go to college. The truth is, and let me say this, you do have the money to go to college. It's a law.
Gotcha.
If you have met the requirements. They will absolutely be there.
Absolutely.
They will absolutely be there.
Okay,
This
one
is-
final question.
Yes.
How can the public access all of these services outside of the monthly? Is there any website, telephone number, physical building that they can gain access to this information outside of the event?
Well, we do have a Parent University website, and that's Parent University / Pensacola. If there is something that you need and you've seen it at our actual event, or if you haven't seen it, get in contact with me. Again, it's okay if you annoy me because I'm going to annoy some people too. The goal is for us to get whatever that is that you need so that you are successful in whatever the direction in which you want to go. We can do it together. So yes, to answer your question, there will be.
There is.
Okay. And so one final time, tell us again tomorrow from what time to what time?
10 to 1. It's going to be at Dixon School of the Arts and Science. And come out, bring your children. We are going to serve breakfast as well as lunch. We'll have licensed childcare providers, so you don't have to worry about them. There are going to be a plethora of different classes offered.
Come on.
And we just want to see your faces. We want to make sure that we are able to get you all whatever it is that you need. So help us help you.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us.
That was wonderful.
Pensacola University. Give it up for yourself. Yes. So we are encouraging everybody in Pensacola, bring your little ones out. Get you some pre-Mother's Day information.
Absolutely.
You don't
We are
have to be on the
celebrating
couch
mothers.
for Mother's Day looking like I don't know what I'm doing. You can be on the couch looking through your brochure, your information, and just reminiscing about what a wonderful time that you had on the day before.
And before,
Come and have fun. No, they're gonna see us because I'm gonna be there. I don't know what she's gonna do. They might be not her, but I'll be there, and I might show up for breakfast. So come on out and hang out with us.
thank y'all so much for staying.
This is your girl Misunderstood. Hear me?
Ayo.
We out.